Tonight with breaking news about Congressman George Santos.
The House Ethics Committee has created a panel to look into allegations of unlawful activity.
And Teresa Priel is in the newsroom with details on this probe. Teresa.
Natasha and Steve, depending on what they find, Santos faces anything from fines to the recommendation of censure or even expulsion. This announcement by the investigative subcommittee of the powerful House Ethics Committee officially puts Congressman Santos under the microscope. And what this panel finds or doesn't find at a minimum impacts his political future, but its effects could be far-reaching. So what are they looking for? Well, in a statement, the subcommittee said, quote, the investigative subcommittee shall have jurisdiction to determine whether Representative George Santos may have engaged in unlawful activity with respect to his 2022 congressional campaign, failed to properly disclose required information on statements filed with the House, violated federal conflict of interest laws in connection with his role in a firm providing fiduciary services, and or engaged in sexual misconduct towards an individual seeking employment in his congressional office. Santos has only been in office since the beginning of January, but there have been numerous questions about hundreds of thousands of dollars loaned to his campaign and whether or not he was truthful in his financial reporting. There have also been questions about the numerous lies he has told, including on his resume, where he went to high school, where he went to college, his religion, his connection to major events such as 9/11 and the Pulse nightclub shooting, just to name a few. The list of questions and alleged misdeeds is seemingly endless. The House Ethics Subcommittee will determine if those mistruths are mere embellishments, as the freshman congressman has claimed, or if he in fact violated federal law and his code of ethics as a federal lawmaker. Now, Santos immediately responded to this news with his own statement saying, quote, the House Ethics Committee on Ethics has opened an investigation and Congressman George Santos is fully cooperating. There will be no further comment made at this time. This all comes as other New York lawmakers have filed complaints with the House Ethics Committee calling out Santos for his lies. The committee ended its statement with a reminder that the mere fact of establishing this subcommittee does not itself indicate that any violation has occurred. Tonight on the 6 o'clock news, I will be joined live by Congressman Dan Goldman. He is a vocal Santos critic, and he is one of the lawmakers who has filed a formal complaint. Natasha, back to you.
All right.